My name is Carol Landis, and I'm the Education Outreach Specialist at the Bird Polar Research Center. And this project actually is the brainchild of several of us who have experienced extreme frustration with the general public's lack of understanding of computer models and modeling. I've personally had parents and students, I'm a retired science teacher, tell me that it was only a model. So it's totally hypothetical and somebody's crazy idea. And they don't understand that models are based on observable data and a lot of interactions within complex systems. Excuse me, so this project was funded through OSUtelr, and we received a lot of good support from the OSUtelr folks to help us identify and select talented people. Jonathan Deal, who will present in a few minutes, is the very talented Flash animator who created the scenes for this simulation, and Lane Kuhlman, who cannot be here today because she's at a job interview, is the action script programmer that makes all the pieces work together. She's a master's student with ACAT. And of course, Dr. Ellen Mosley Thompson is the professor in the Department of Geography and a world-renowned paleoclimatologist at the Bird Polar Research Center. And Francis Otieno gave selflessly of his time. He was not part of the proposal as such, and he is a climate modeler and research scientist at Bird Polar who also provided us with a lot of feedback. It is not live yet for prime time, but it's coming soon. We are going to be doing usability testing next month with some high school students. But this is what the screen looks like, except that it's been updated since this, and the date will actually show the date that you log on. So what I wanted to show you is that the menu on the right side, the blue bars are actual animated sequences with audio, and the greenish bars are interactive. So we tried to couple interactives along with the video sequences so that the user had choice options and could actually dance around in the system. This is going to take a second to load. So again, this is one of the animations. Let's see what happens here. Oops, go back. Can I go back? So this is, the teacher is actually somewhere on the left side now, so I'll move it just a bit over. There. So the animation begins with audio.
Or a model car, or a fashion model. We're going to talk about models that are used in science. They help us to understand something that's complex.
And I'm going to, in the interest of time and possibly getting down to the 3-minute of fame, there's an animation, or excuse me, an interactive that goes with that where the user can prioritize items depending on what they think might be important considerations for the contractor.
Under a specific set of conditions, any one of these might be the most important priority.
And then there's a situation where Lane has animated with metrics to understand how the drain and the shower head correspond. So if you turn the water off and leave the drain closed, eventually the tub will overflow. The user can play with it and adjust the drain so that the overflow stops and turn off the water. And I'm sure students are going to have more fun with that than should be legal. And then we also introduced the idea of a flow chart.
Notice that the water flows through all the components of this.
Corresponding that to the natural hydrologic cycle. Most importantly, and I'm going to skip down to the bottom here, we built in a climate model that Lane has spent a lot of time programming that has the ability to save 48-hour sequences of real-time data, and the users will be able to save their own section and import it. She's built it so that users can import and save their own scenarios. And so we used as our teaching module the Hurricane Ike windstorms that affected Ohio recently. And this is a thing that is still in development. We plan to have more modules loaded, and we also know that users will also be able to load their things as well.